Protection from evil isn't always about hiding from the world. Sometimes it's about what lives inside your heart. A woman who keeps her faith alive may face storms, betrayal, and jealousy, but she remains standing, untouched by the harm that was meant for her. Why? Because Allah is her guardian. He protects her in ways the eyes cannot see. Sometimes by removing people, sometimes by guiding her soul, and sometimes by simply giving her a peace no one can steal. Today, many women walk through trials. They are judged, envied, misunderstood, even targeted. But some of them carry a light that nothing can put out. They are hidden, protected, lifted by Allah's mercy. In this video, we will explore 8 clear signs that show a woman is under Allah's protection from evil people. If you've ever felt alone, betrayed, or wondered why certain people leave your life, this may open your eyes. It may confirm what your heart already knew, that Allah has been guarding you all along. So sit back, listen closely, and let us take you on a journey through the signs of divine care, mercy, and love, especially for the women who still choose light, even when surrounded by darkness. 1. She loses people but gains peace. Sometimes a woman begins to notice something unusual in her life. People she once loved start walking away. Friends stop calling. Family becomes distant. Relationships she thought would last forever suddenly break. At first, it feels like heartbreak. She asks herself, why is this happening to me? Why are they leaving me? The silence hurts. The rejection stings. It feels like she is being punished. But what she doesn't realize is this: it is not punishment, it is protection. Allah is removing people who were never meant for her soul. He takes away the voices that poisoned her heart. He cuts off the ties that looked gentle but were secretly harming her. And when He does this, something beautiful happens. Slowly, her nights become calmer. Her heart feels lighter. Her tears turn into relief. Her smile begins to return, not the fake smile she wore for others, but the real one that comes with peace. This is the sign. When Allah protects a woman, He doesn't always give her the strength to fight battles. Sometimes He removes her from the battlefield altogether. He clears her path, even if she doesn't understand it at first. So, if people leave your life without reason, let them go. If someone changes suddenly, trust Allah's wisdom, because your peace is more valuable than forced connections and fake love. And remember, when Allah takes someone out of your life, He is not trying to hurt you. He is protecting you from harm you could not see. What feels like loss is actually the beginning of divine peace. 2. Her heart stays clean. There are women who have been through more pain than people will ever know. They were lied to, betrayed, disrespected. They cried into their pillows when no one was watching. They carried wounds that words could not describe. And yet, their hearts remained pure. They could have chosen anger. They could have chosen revenge. They could have carried hate inside. But instead, they chose something harder, something more beautiful. They chose to keep their hearts clean. This kind of woman is rare, and Allah protects her in a special way. When someone hurts her, she doesn't waste her nights plotting revenge. She lifts her hands and cries only to Allah, and He replaces her anger with peace. When someone gossips about her, she doesn't spread more rumors. She stays silent, trusting that Allah is the best judge. When someone disrespects her, she doesn't fight to prove her worth. She knows her value is written by Allah, not by people's opinions. A clean heart is not a weak heart. It is the strongest shield, because evil cannot enter where forgiveness grows. Jealousy cannot survive where gratitude lives. Darkness cannot remain in a heart full of light. That is why Allah protects her, not because she fights back, but because she refuses to become like the ones who hurt her. She forgives not because they deserve it, but because she deserves peace. She lets go, not because it's easy, but because Allah gives her strength. And every time she chooses purity over pride, she is lifted higher in the sight of Allah. So if you are a woman who still prays for those who wronged you, if you still wish good for those who hurt you, if you still choose peace over revenge, know this: Allah sees your heart. He knows what you carry, and He will protect you not just from others, but from becoming like them. 3. She feels restless around the wrong people. One of the most powerful signs of Allah's protection is hidden inside a woman's heart. She may not always understand it, but she feels it. She could be sitting in a room full of laughter, yet her soul feels heavy. She could be speaking to someone who appears kind, yet something inside whispers, "Be careful." That restlessness is not weakness. It is not paranoia. It is a gift from Allah. It is protection without words, a quiet warning that her soul recognizes before her eyes see the truth. Many times, people wear masks. They smile in your face, but hide envy in their hearts. They speak sweetly, but carry poison in their intentions. And while the world may be fooled, the woman protected by Allah is not. Her chest tightens, her peace disappears, her spirit feels uneasy. And that is Allah telling her, leave before it's too late. This inner discomfort is more powerful than proof. It saves her from traps she cannot see. It pulls her away from those who would harm her before the harm even begins. Some women ignore this feeling and later they regret it. But the woman Allah protects pays attention. She listens to her instincts because she knows her instincts are guided by her Creator. So if you feel restless in someone's company, if your heart feels heavy around them, even though they seem nice, do not silence that voice. That is not your imagination. That is Allah protecting you. When Allah wants to save you, He doesn't always expose the evil with proof. Sometimes He simply sends a feeling only a clean heart can recognize. And when a woman trusts that feeling, she avoids heartbreak, betrayal, and pain because her soul has become her shield and Allah Himself is her protector. 4. She becomes strong but not hard. Life does not always treat her gently. She has faced betrayal. She has carried pain in silence. She has been tested with trials that could have broken her spirit. And yet, she is still standing. She became stronger but not colder. She built walls of wisdom, not walls of bitterness. Many people allow pain to change them. They stop trusting. They stop caring. They let their wounds harden their hearts. But a woman protected by Allah chooses a different path. Yes, she learns to set boundaries. Yes, she learns to say no. Yes, she learns to protect her soul. But she never lets her pain destroy her softness. Her strength is quiet. She doesn't need to shout. She doesn't need to prove herself. Her strength is in the way she stays calm during chaos, in the way she forgives without being asked, in the way she walks away from drama with her dignity intact. And this balance, strong but still gentle, is not something she created on her own. It is a gift from Allah. Only He can heal a heart so deeply that it becomes wiser without becoming harder. Only He can give her the strength to carry so much pain and still be the one who comforts others. She is no longer easy to fool. She is no longer easy to use. But still, her smile is real. Her love is pure. Her kindness is alive. That is the power of a woman who has been shaped by pain but guided by Allah. From the outside, she may look simple, but on the inside, she carries mountains and walks like a breeze. 5. Her du'as are her weapon. A woman protected by Allah does not fight the way the world expects her to. She doesn't waste her time shouting to prove her worth. She doesn't beg people to stay. She doesn't lower herself to revenge. When the pain becomes too heavy, when betrayal cuts deep, when her heart feels like it's breaking, she raises her hands. She whispers her wounds to Allah, and that becomes her greatest weapon. Her dua is her shield. Her dua is her strength. Her dua is the arrow that never misses its target. The world may see her as quiet. They may think she has no power. But in the silence of the night, while everyone sleeps, she is pouring her heart out to the one who never sleeps. And that is where her real power lies. Because when Allah fights for you, no one can defeat you. When Allah defends you, no enemy can harm you. When Allah hears your tears, He turns them into miracles. People who tried to break her end up breaking themselves. People who mocked her later wonder how she remained calm while everything turned in her favor. This is what happens when a woman gives her pain to Allah. She doesn't need to chase revenge. She doesn't need people to get what they deserve. She trusts Allah's justice more than anything else. And this trust gives her peace no one can steal. So if you are a woman who cries to Allah when no one else understands, if you make dua from your heart, not just your lips, if you turn to Him before you turn to people, then know this: you are not weak. You are powerful in the most beautiful way, because no force on earth is greater than the du'as of a woman whose protector is Allah. 6 is hidden from those who don't deserve her. There are some women whose worth is priceless, yet the world does not always see them. They are not always praised. They are not always chosen. They are not always noticed the way others are. And sometimes she wonders why. She asks herself, why am I overlooked? Why do people pass me by? But what she does not realize is this: she is not being ignored, she is being protected. Allah hides her on purpose. He covers her like a precious jewel, keeping her away from eyes full of jealousy and hearts full of bad intentions. Not everyone deserves access to her soul. Not everyone can handle her purity, her loyalty, her depth. So Allah places a veil between her and those who would only waste her love. She may feel unseen, but she is preserved. She may feel left out, but she is lifted higher. She may feel forgotten, but she is closest to Allah. Think about it. You would never leave gold lying in the street. You would keep it safe, locked and hidden. In the same way, Allah hides the women He treasures, not because they are weak, but because they are too valuable to be exposed to harm. And when the right time comes, Allah will uncover her. He will guide the right souls to her life, the ones who will see her worth, respect her, honor her, and protect her. So, if you feel unseen, do not be sad. You are not forgotten. You are being guarded. You are being saved for something better. Because when Allah hides you, it is never rejection. It is divine protection. 7, she learns quickly from pain. Every woman feels pain, but not every woman grows from it. Some keep repeating the same mistakes. They trust the same people. They fall into the same traps. They get hurt the same way again and again. But the woman whom Allah protects is different. Yes, she feels pain. Yes, she cries. Yes, her heart breaks. But she does not stay broken. When someone betrays her, she remembers it not with bitterness but with wisdom. When someone shows her their true colors, she believes them the first time. When she sees red flags, she doesn't paint them white. Her pain becomes her teacher. And Allah uses that pain to build a stronger, wiser version of her. She learns to listen more carefully. She learns to watch more closely. She learns to walk more wisely. And this is not because she is clever. It is because Allah is guiding her heart. Her past wounds become her protection. Her heartbreak becomes her shield. Her mistakes become her lessons. So the next time someone tries to deceive her, she is no longer blind. The next time someone tries to use her, she walks away before they succeed. She still has a soft heart, but it is no longer a heart that will let itself be walked on. She still loves, but with boundaries. She still gives, but with balance. Pain tried to break her, but Allah used it to make her, and every lesson she learns becomes a light that shows her which path is safe and which people are not. 8 in the Qur'an, la hajaytin, she is surrounded by the right people. A woman protected by Allah never walks through life alone. She may not have a crowd, she may not have endless friends or constant attention, But the few people she does have are pure, honest, and real. And that is no accident. It is Allah's protection. When others leave her, when fake friends disappear, Allah replaces them with souls who carry light, not darkness. People who remind her of Him when her faith feels weak. People who check on her when her heart is heavy. People who pray for her even when she doesn't ask. This is one of the greatest gifts Allah gives. Not numbers, but quality. Not noise, but sincerity. Not a crowd, but a circle of trust. These are the people who don't compete with her, but complete her. They don't use her, they uplift her. They don't envy her, they celebrate her. They don't just speak love, they show it through actions. And the best part, she didn't have to chase them. She didn't have to beg for their presence. She found them by chasing Allah. The closer she drew to Him, the more He removed those who were harmful and replaced them with those who were sincere. So if you only have a few people in your life, but they are kind, loyal, and sincere, don't ever think you are lacking. That is not weakness. That is divine protection. Because being surrounded by the right people is one of the clearest signs that Allah is keeping you safe from the wrong ones. If even one of these signs touched your heart, know this: you are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not ordinary. You are seen by Allah. Every tear you cried in silence, He counted it. Every time you forgave when you could have taken revenge, He recorded it. Every dua you whispered in the night, He heard it. Every moment you chose peace over drama, faith over fear, light over darkness, He raised you higher in His sight. Being protected by Allah doesn't mean you will never feel pain, but it does mean that no pain will ever destroy you. It means that no enemy will ever succeed against you. It means that while the world may misunderstand you, Allah Himself is guarding you, guiding you, and preparing something greater for you. So keep your heart clean. Keep your soul close to your Lord. Keep making dua, even when it hurts, because every step you take with Allah is a step away from those who don't deserve you. And remember, when Allah is your protector, no one can break you. No one can touch you. No one can take away the peace that He writes for you. Ya Allah, protect every woman listening to this. Protect her from evil eyes. Protect her from fake friends and hidden enemies. Protect her from harm, seen and unseen. Fill her heart with light, her soul with peace, and her life with your mercy. Ameen.